Blub blub everyone, welcome back to RimWorld. We are still nomadic and running around and doing things. Unfortunately, we had to, let's say, crash land here in a way. Actually, crash run away because, oh yeah, this is a lake with salmon in it, thick snow and thin ice. Interesting. I love it. That looks amazing. It looks a little bit like clouds, you know, like a thick fog or something, or like literal clouds in the sky. This is so cool. But yeah, we're here and we're trying to farm some shit just to get our stocks up. We're also expanding our stocks, which is really nice that we can do that now because we can make the tiles. I'm not sure we have enough plasteel though. We have none. And that means we don't have enough to finish this work. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to do the rim fella thing. Right. We need... Okay. We need to finish this. Finish setting this up, that is. This needs to be set up. I don't care about the other crap right now. But this needs to be set up with the roof, thank you. Because... Oh, and also we probably want a chair. Do we have a chair left? Why are you here? You're chunks and corpses, but I just should get rid of you. And get rid of you, and get rid of you. There. But there's a chair. Steel dining chair. That was the one for this one. Perfect, because this is a long job. But what we can do now is go into... Rim fella, go to oil well and do this. This is a kind of small oil well. This is gigantic. Okay, this is amazing. So what we want is that... I think 3, maybe 4. I don't want to go on the... Yeah, on the lake we can't go. But this is all connected, so if we just place them somewhere on this, that should be fine. Let's go 4. Maybe we want 1 here too, just in case. And we are going to build this. Do I want valves? Sure, why not? Let's put valves on them just in case something bad happens. This is probably not a good place for a valve, because I'm not gonna see that. We haven't gotten the geyser attack. We should probably do that. That could be a good thing. But yeah, let's build those. We need to, unfortunately, drill for ages into them. But that's fine. And our miners are doing stuff. We're getting steel, which is good. Do we need steel? Oh yes, we desperately need steel. So please hold that in, thank you. Oh god. A merchant, that's pretty nice. How about some extra, you know what? Yummy yummy medicine. Good stuff. When you have nothing to do, go get some medicine. We're still researching stuff. Oh, I got a new mod. I got basic recycling, which I definitely want. Wait, I don't need to do this. I can just... Alt? No... Control click it, there you go. Move to the front. Complex recycling as well, but this basically lets us handle the toxic waste packs in a different way, which I do want. Also would give us the ability to, you know, clean up the map a little bit if we like. If we go to a polluted map tile, we could actually just, you know, help with that. Which is cool. We are not really protected here is a problem. Boland, Minizia. Boland still has his abilities, which is pretty nice. We want to improve that. Okay, what do you have? Neutramine. I'll take it. I'll take the jelly. Does it expire? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it does. Oh, plasteel. Yes, that's what we definitely want. What is this? Now, okay. Okay, yeah, that is another thing that brings me to it. Anomaly content. We're already getting the events, and we can get the, as we have figured out last time, we can get the monolith. Unfortunately, I think the monolith will follow us wherever we go once we activate him. Or actually, once we spawn it. I don't like that. I didn't want to do the full anomaly content, but it's my bad, because I misclicked apparently in the beginning. I didn't understand what I was clicking. Because I thought we could still interact with it, with the anomaly content and do the research and stuff without the monolith, but still left the monolith in, which is kind of dumb. So we might have to go through the whole thing. I hope not. Harbinger trees would be interesting, but maybe we want this? No, we don't want these books. It's so easy to research usually, especially if you have the monolith. It shouldn't be a problem, I think. At least I hope. That is a hard DLC, though. That's a hard thing, and is an ending thing. The monolith ending. But I think even if we do it, we could then just, you know, play on. Which is a bit more than I wanted to do. Because I want to do the Spacefarer ending, actually, because that fits with Odyssey, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, I guess. I could just make the events less damning, because it's going to be 30% when it activates, so it's a bit much. But we'll see. But that also means one of our expansions has to include a room for those creatures, so we can research them. Because that's how we get the dark research. What are you saying, Manaway? Not following, but I know of him. Oh, I see. Avak, you mean. Yeah. Yeah, you should. He's playing with the whole community and stuff. Maybe you enjoy that as well. Mindnumb Serum we don't need. I think this is what we want. And I don't think this is what we need, because Bioferrite extraction should be extremely easy to get, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong, because I haven't played that yet. We have some shards already, so we're good there, because I think you need those. What can we give you? We still have the tech prints that we need to use on Lucy at some point. Oh, I think she can use them now, so I should. We have a shield core even, which is pretty amazing. Not sure if you can use this. Oh, it can. It is used to craft stuff. Okay. That's nice. We have a persona core, which is cool. We have some side trainers that we can use them yet. We don't have the quest discovered, unfortunately. Oppression. Such a good book. Melee and mining is fine. Medical is great. Shooting and plants. The medical is actually pretty good. This one is as well. Why are they all deteriorating? That's not good. Okay, nothing of that I want to give away. We could give away some gold if we needed to. It's not that expensive, actually. But I would like to keep some silver around. And Neutramine lets us first get more medicine, which we have. We have 75 packs, but also the chlorosulene, something like that. That prevents diseases like the plague and stuff, which is quite good. We even have some glitterwood. Yeah, we have 75. We even have some glitterwood medicine. We are swimming in herbal medicine. I don't even think I can store that much. Maybe I should give away 100 herbal. Actually, that sounds kind of good to me. Yeah, now it's just basically no money that they want, which I do like. We don't really need these shells right now. Although they sound funny. I want to keep the Sentience Catalyst so we can get an animal for Boland once he is ready. And oh, we have so many smoke leaf joints, damn. Let's get away with 33, I think. Yeah, now we get a little bit of money. But I do want to keep this. And also we have a Resurrector Serum, so once someone dies, which will probably happen, we still have something there. Should I get the Bioferrite? Yeah, it's basically costs nothing. That's pretty good. Good! Thank you, Mr. Shaman Trader. Very, very well done. Neat. Oh, I love this mod, you know, that is such a good mod that lets you just basically put everyone on hauling 1 for specific items. Such a good thing. Because just putting them on hauling 1 wouldn't necessarily make them, you know, get this stuff. They could get 1,000 other things. But that is really, really nice. And we want to have the steel with us. We want to use it. Oh, we could... I have found a use for all the uranium, by the way. That's not the uranium. Where's the uranium? Shouldn't that be in here? Shouldn't it? Where's the uranium? Is it here? There it is. 1800 uranium. So we could use that uranium to actually make better graph ship hull walls. The problem is all our color would go away, which, you know, here we don't have any, so that's fine. But the uranium wall is basically another 200 on top of this, not quite, but which is, it would be really nice. Plasteel is a little bit more even, but plasteel is freaking expensive, so I'm not going to use plasteel for that. But if we go in here and see the graph ship hull and look at the uranium, 1050 hit points. It's actually 200 plus, yes, 210 even. Silver, nothing. Steel is just 840. Plasteel, the highest as far as I know, 1175. Also looks amazing. Gold, yeah, gold is not very sturdy. Bioferrite, ooh, I would have thought bioferrite is the best, but no. Sky steel, no, it's even worse. So basically, uranium would be the best thing we could use, and also gives us a nice and healthy glow in the dark. So why not use uranium instead, and use our steel for other things right now? So we could just get rid of all of these walls. Maybe I get rid of this entirely and just put this one up and get the tiles back down here. It would save us some, and we just need to reach this, that's all. And it would look a little bit better. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. And get the uranium wall back. And just put all of these in there. Just rebuild all of this. Especially good here, since we wouldn't disturb this right now. And we probably want any inside wall to be jade at some point anyway, to just make everyone the happiest they can be. The happiest little mongrels. And we do have uranium, and I don't know what to do with it otherwise, so... why not use it this way? Seems quite good to me. And therefore our ship will be a little bit sturdier, especially since we're... Are we still shooting it all the time with our thing, with our training dummy? Not even sure. Oh yeah, this here as well needs to go away then. Just get rid of it, and then we'll just put these two up. Yeah, we can reinstall, that's good. So, makes everything a little bit more interesting, a little bit more sturdy, I like it. Definitely worth. Does look literally the same. I don't see any difference between these. Look at this. This one is steel, this one is uranium. Looks absolutely the same, it's just sturdier. And, you know, the healthy glow, but... good stuff. We definitely want this one to be uranium then. Yeah, we need to improve this somehow. We'll see. Okay. The doors, I'm not actually sure if they care much. What's a uranium door then? Yes. Yes, it does. Do I see the door opening speed 75? Door opening speed... yeah, no, we don't want to go under 100 because we could go granite then. Just... actually, it's worse. Really? Granite doors are worse? Oh, no. That's not a good moment for you guys to arrive. Did you guys want to attack me instantly? No, prepare. Okay. Oh, look at that burning of wealth there. Pretty good. I like it. So, yeah, you guys suck a bit, but generally, I think we can deal with you. All our defense positions should be fine, but they could set this on fire because they're assholes and also imps. So, double ass. We could defend here-ish, don't care. Yeah, I think we just meet him. I think we just go in full force and meet him. And we have Red Harvest now with our unique sniper, so that's pretty good. Oh, I don't want the children, though. Okay, you can't be drafted. You can. No, Lucy, just go away. You have a laser pistol to defend yourself in a pinch. And I hate that you have melee passion, but hopefully the next point And you're already at 5 tiers. That's amazing. You don't have a year left. So this will be... let's hope this will work. But she's permanently on full learning, which is great. You will hopefully be then as well. Good stuff. But yeah, the last growth moment is coming. Please no children in this. I do have children raiders in though. So, you know, you want the extra bit of drama here and there. Red Harvest, level 20 back, okay. I hate that she can lose that. It's so stupid. Yep, just, you know, laser snipe him away. And also real snipe. Well, I think that was worth. Oh, man, they have so much healing. Why do they have so much herbal medicine with them? Nice. Got all but one, I think. Okay. Everyone, allow everything. And... all these weapons are garbage, basically. But I do love the medicine that we just sold. It's basically just come back. All the pemmican we can take. That's fine. You are even a wiggler. Are you useful? Mind-shattering pain. That's how it needs to be. I don't want you as a melee. Psychopath and cannibal. Cleaning, plant work, hauling. Yeah, the hauling is the problem. The rest I wouldn't have cared. No cleaning and no hauling sucks. You have social passion as a psychopath. So... I deem you not good enough. Should we capture you and send you back? Are we that nice? I don't think we are that nice. These guys will be hostile to us anyway, forever. So we don't care, I think. Just kill him. We could even strip him first, but that is all worthless to me. Oh damn, I like your hair. But, yeah. If you would haul and do the other stuff, sure, but this way, no. The weapons, give me this as a stockpile. We'll use that as a dumping stockpile because... no, not here. We use that as a dumping stockpile, but on the lake. So it deteriorates faster because I don't need any of that crap. I wish you could have all these ranged weapons in there. Instantly, all these bows and all that garbage. It's not even worth recycling or burning. It's just work. Work for no reason. This is critical, please. Thank you. That one can go away. Good. Guys, you can do stuff. Thanks. Especially do the murder. We could execute them, but my peeps will still be a little bit pissed. We could think about if we, or when we, change our memes and stuff, when we have the chance to change our ideology. If, you know, maybe execution is not as bad as we, you know, have thought before. And also, I'm gonna put the corpses in here. We can't eat them. This standing bug is so weird. To me. Basic recycling. Nice. Discover basic recycling, giving you the ability to recycle waste packs into a variety of different resources. Which is quite good. Quite fun. And not as, you know, fiddly with, oh yeah, I need to get rid of the waste packs, or I'm just leaving them in the corner and just leave because who cares. Then they have actually mechanical purpose, which I like. And maybe we move this. Oh yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. But maybe we just move this and put that somewhere else later. And now we just... ah, this is the one that we're shooting. Yeah, and there's no uranium, which should make this a little bit more sturdy. And this is the one we're just expanding by a few here. Like 2 or 3 rows would be... 3 rows would probably be the best. We need more... yeah, it's all the graph lights. We need more graph light panels. We're making them, right? We do. Make them first. We don't need the armor, really. Well, you know, Kuros is, for example, again, without armor because he's a dumbass. I'd assume. I need armor stance, real. Yeah. There's also the Eltex helm. I was thinking about just ripping that up. What is the material this is? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. What is the material this is made of? I'm not sure what we get out of this. It doesn't say. That's kind of shite, but how do you make those? Because I'd rather use the material to make some better Eltex stuff, but I don't know if we even can. It's kind of weird. So we have all these Thrombofur things that we hopefully get rid of at some point. Lucy, for some reason, isn't wearing a recon helmet, and I don't like it. Oh, she can't. These things can't be worn by children. Soon. Lucy will be there soon. And this one is the one, if we have a recon armor, that will be displayed there. So we need to make that extra recon. But it would be nice if we would make these into tiles so we can expand the ship, and I'll just keep Kuros out of trouble for now. Hey Hovi, how you doing? Ah, War Crime Simulator, exactly. Or crimes against humanity is all welcome in RimWorld. Crimes against anyone. Gunlink, ooh, that's good. I'd like those for people. I'm not sure what space that inhabits. Is that in here? It's probably fabrication workbench, let's be honest. Gunlink. What space is that? Ooh, it needs advanced components. That's a little bit bad. No vacuum resistance. Yeah, is that the headgear? Because then it's bullshit. I need to go there. Yeah, it's headgear. Okay. I should never have researched that, because for 3 shooting accuracy, which is basically 3% or something, I guess. Yeah, no. That's just complete nonsense. Get rid of this and that for now, and that as well. Oh, wait. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. It's not disturbing the integrity of this until we have this. It's just, you know, the venting room. And I was thinking about making that even smaller, because we are using too many tiles for this right now. And I still want to keep this internally. So I'm gonna move those. Move this one here, and this one here, and we just use 1 tile to vent. I think that's better. But it also means I need the hull here, huh? Not necessarily, I could use a door. I could make this a door and that would work. I want to do another RimWorld run with the new DLC? You should. I'm gonna have to version check all the mods. Exclamation mark mods for my collection. They're not all 1.6, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm doing that often. Definitely before every stream. What the frick is happening with you guys? What's wrong? What? Why are you... for prisoner use? Are you insane? Okay, what is wrong? Why is this prisoner? That's why they're malnourished. Why is this prisoner use? What is the problem here? Does this not work anymore? Why is this a prison cell? At the side walls. No, this should be no, this is nonsense. Hovi. This is an enclosed room. This is how RimWorld always worked. Or is that the fix for the bug of the graph ship hull? And that's the bullshit here? They added a new system for corners. Well, fuck me. So none of this works anymore. That's BS. Is that just with graph ship hull? Because that was the bug. The bug was that if this is not a visual diagonal corner, it was not airtight. That was the bug. And now they fixed it and made this all invalid, which, you know, I'm actually not against, because that was always stupid and looks like crap. But also I'm against it, because now I have to rework my ship to fit all of this shit. Maybe if it's the standard wall it works, and I think it would be. Do we have enough jade? I don't want this to be jade. I'm just gonna use normal steel walls, and we'll see. We'll test this. I'm gonna leave this here. We're not going to move this right now. We need to be quick about it, though. Structure. Just make it a steel wall, I guess. Which is also cheaper, so that's great. So that being a steel wall should be fixing it. Which is going to be bad, so you need to be brought there, but that's okay. Red Harvest, go, go, go. Do this real quick, please. Just very, 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 very quick. Yeah, that's what I need. More psychic agony, thank you. Creativity, which makes no difference. Red Harvest. Red Harvest, please. Before you all die. I need to know if this works. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. You are not allowed to sleep until this is fixed. God damn it, Red Harvest. Sometimes. That still doesn't work. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no, it's probably just because of this. Yep, works. What a stupid change. My god. That's probably the worst way you could have done that. Since it's still normal for the other walls. Oh my god, is that dumb. Okay, so, Mana Way. This time it's you who has to work here. Come on. Thank you. Why is this still a prison? How can I fix this? That this is not a prison cell. Oh, I know how. This, and boop. My god, what a stupid change. There you go. So they fixed it by making it worse. Good choice. Thanks. Might be, maybe if it is a standard wall it works, yeah. Yeah, it did work. And now I can just make this prison cell. Which, again, I would be all for it if it's for all walls that they need full corners, you know? Because it just makes more sense. It, you know, looks better, everything. Or maybe, you know, what they also could do. Why are these not diagonals? Why doesn't a diagonal exist for this kind of wall? You know, with a door and also with another wall. Why doesn't that exist? Could have been in the game for years now. Such a small change. Or it should be. But yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm not salty, you're salty. But we fixed the problem, everything is well. Just keep that in mind. It must be normal walls. They could make a... We have one. We have an airlock for graph ships. It's not the problem. That doesn't fix the corner problem. What they actually should do is... this one should be a diagonal corner. Or we had some internal spaces that we don't have anymore. Because not everything will result in a diagonal. Actually, this is new. Maybe they fixed that, actually. Maybe this will result in diagonals now. Because we had it before... Oh, I need to change that. We had it before. That if you had... so, this would be a diagonal corner. Now it wouldn't be. A V shape didn't exist. Maybe it does now. But this didn't exist. So this would stay this way. And therefore this wasn't airtight. And nothing in the game tells you that. Because there is no airtightness overlay. As far as I know. None. which would be great for this. But yeah, this wouldn't be airtight, and that's what they fixed now, apparently, with this, or might have fixed. But we'll see, because now you would need the extra block there. Again, depends on the wall, right? So stupid. Yeah, let's move this. It's a high level of critique, let's be honest, but still, why wasn't diagonal corners in the game for... This game is over 10 years old, so there was a lot of time to just put that in, if they wanted it to be. And now they have two different systems that work two different ways, which is awesome for players, you know? It's awesome for the player to be that inconsistent. Oh, what they added, though, is... Yeah, they put remove foundation to the floors, which makes sense. It's a very good change. Come on, switch this over. Yes, and we're already doing this. Good, good, good. I need to get some power there, but that's fine. Because we're staying here anyway for a bit, so... How would we do this? Power? I want a power switch this time. Where do I connect to? Probably here, to be honest. Just put a power switch here and connect all of these through this. That seems fine with me. Oh, a little check with the thing there. It's a bit far. But, you know, it doesn't... Oh. Oh. Okay. There's some... Oh, it's mud. It's freaking mud. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. No, there's more mud there. And I can't see the mud because of the snow. I could clear the snow, but... Nope, there's mud. Mud. This works. We need the generator for sure. Okay, these are all powered anyway, so that's fine. Let's just do this. Mud. Freaking mud. I could puke. There, that works. God damn, is that stupid. Okay, mud, mud, mud. Now we can just go and basically move through here because it doesn't really make a difference. And it's so little steel, we don't care. We do care about this wastefulness though. Nope, nope, this too, please. Thank you. Let's just fix that a little bit, just to be a bit nicer here. Yeah, we would want a generator here to connect to this, just to have as all the power that we could possibly have. Because what we want to is we need to do the cracking, and the cracking will cause everything to just fail because it's so power hungry. Yeah, I think we do this, and we have the crude oil just next to it again. 20,000 should be totally fine. I would love to include this in here, which doesn't work. We need to make this bigger. Unfortunately, we will need to make this a teensy bit bigger to get this in here. But having a full chem fuel storage tank in the ship and we connect to it just when we build this setup would be amazing. Let's be honest. Would be totally amazing. So, we basically want that thing here. That's fine. And once this is all built, they can actually start drilling. I can imagine the dev in charge of adding corners to this game. He probably has PTSD by now. It's not that. It's basically a visual thing. It's. I'm not even sure why that is a. Why that is actually, you know, functional in any way. Because it never was. And no one wanted or needed it to be functional, you know? This could still be fine as long as you make it visually more appealing. Again, only a visual thing because it still functions as a room right now. It's totally fine. It's completely enclosed, this thing. That's all players would want. You don't need to do much for this. Just make it visually better. And it's just basically putting in, I think, 2 visual files. Well, no, it needs to be... Yeah, maybe. Maybe, depending on how you make the diagonal. And one for connecting from a wall to a wall, and one for connecting from a wall to a door. If that shouldn't look different, it's only one file, because you can just rotate it. You know, you basically just need to add one file and put it in whenever this logic appears. Or this logically appears, so... It's just, they already have code for that, because, ta-da! I mean, they do this through foundations. So they would write new code, would have to write new code, because this tile is basically empty. But they would have to write new code that actually says, okay, wall, empty tile, wall needs to be a diagonal over the empty tile, and that's it. You know? Without the foundation. The restriction to the foundation for this system is basically useless, to be honest. That wouldn't have been needed. If you make it just wall, empty tile, wall, and then diagonal between those tiles, it would work anywhere. They basically restricted themselves for no reason, at least how far I understand it, and I don't know the code that well. Actually, really not at all. I've looked into it a little bit, but definitely they would know the code much, much better, of course. But still, it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal, to be honest. And I'm not sure why that wasn't in the game for, you know, the last 10 years. Probably other stuff was more important. Totally fine. As a dev myself, I understand that. But still, it's not a big change. It's not something that would actually take that much to do. The wall light mod is dead? Why? I don't think it should be. If I can guess, they probably fucked up the class assignment of the walls. Their super probably doesn't allow for diagonalization, and they stitched it on for the specific graph ship wall. Probably, yeah. It might be. But you could add that. Why wouldn't you put that into the super? Would that break anything? Maybe, but I doubt it. Tribe is visiting. They have some stuff to trade, but I don't care. I want a real trade caravan, please. And also, yes, you can get rid of her. Thank you. I'm not gonna hunt the boomalopes. That should be fine. This is only the garbage. Cool, cool, cool. All of this will deteriorate as soon as the snow melts really, really quickly, and we don't have to look at that again. Jade meteorite. Well, don't mind if I do. And the biosculpting. Okay. Yeah, that's why I want a bigger science space. Because the story so far, for this story, I would say our people would really like to be transhumanists. I think they are already, you know, playing around with that idea. You know, how about my really crappy arm with all the scars would be better? You know? A lot better. And wouldn't be able to, you know, be scratched that easily and then bleed profusely because I'm basically just a sack of liquid that if you poke it, just leaks. So maybe they would like that by now. Is that especially important to believers in transhumanism? Yeah. And I think we'll accommodate for that. The question is, how many would we need for so many people? I have no experience with that, because usually I don't get this far into the game. Lump of jade back there. Okay, maybe we want that to just, you know, beautify our ship a bit more, although our wealth is already going freakishly through the roof. Ah, no, it might be good. Good, we're finally getting some work done. Nice, nice, nice. Red Harvest is just amazing at building. The others are getting there. Oh, it's snowing. This is snow. This noise is snow. Well, thank you. Thank you, game, for showing me that is snow. I'd like to start here with the drilling, I guess. Unfortunately, I cannot make them prioritize. Oh, yeah, we would need a little bit more steel, too. Do we have steel still? Yes, 1,100. That's pretty good, and we're still making some steel. That's fine. That means I can already plan for this. We will have to stay here a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Which is also kind of bad. Oh, no, not again. Which is also kind of bad because we don't have the Oh, it's the same bullshit here. Yes, especially since I don't want them to connect here. Okay, that's fine. I want to control this a bit more. Yes, and also here, and also here, and I need to fix that downstairs. We don't have defenses. We have to deal with everything head on. Which is never a good thing to do. I think this is fine. This will connect to everything, and then we just have to go and connect this down there, and we're good. And this, of course, here, and then we're good. But this thing needs to connect... No, not there. Of course, down here, so I can deactivate it if need be. I'm not sure if that is necessary, but... You know, spills in real life are a thing, and it's good to deactivate the connection then, or something. Or to activate it, I don't know. I'm just gonna build this, it's fine. Okay, we can just get rid of it later. Syntholine components, not really worried. I would like the uranium slug turret, and also the rocket swarm launcher sounds cool. Although this is a single burst one, which is kind of sad. It needs to be reloaded after one burst. I'm not sure how good the autocannon is. Probably worse than the uranium slug, I guess. We don't need a tube television. We have a television. Arco genetics? This is for the Arco things, right? Archive genes. Yeah, we're not there yet. I don't really care. The treatment and stuff, yeah, cool. So we can fix... no, we don't need to fix him, right? Coda is fine. Coda has a permanent injury, and the brain is a little bit damaged, but his consciousness is fine. The AI chip really helps. So we basically don't really need the neurological stuff, but we'll see. EPOE, or EPOE, whatever English. Or EPO. It's O and E is Ö in German. So, yeah, I'm not sure. What was that? Expanded prosthetics and organics stuff? Yeah, I do have that. I do have that, I think, yeah. And that's why we need more space here as well for more bio engineering stuff. Ah, definitely legendary mod. Yeah, a lot of mods are so good. A few of them I cannot go without. This one, maybe I could. Oh, the visitors are leaving. Should we look for what they have? I mean, real quick, Boland, come on. Do some work for a change. Nothing. Just nothing. We could... They do like us somewhat. We could just give him stuff. You know, how about you get some napalm? +6. Okay, would get us closer. Here, how about you get this crap? This nonsense that no one needs. Maybe even the chain shotgun, to be honest. I don't think we will ever need this. I could give you a uranium armor. Okay, that would be 61 if I get another bit. You know, how about I give you another one? 71. Almost at the allied level. I can't get more. Oh, I can. It's just very expensive to do so. That's it. That's even way too much. But it's fine with me. We can make that stuff again if we want to, and that's how we get rid of some of the wealth anyway. We're now allied. And that's really good because now we can ask for a trader. Don't know why why you have to be allied for that, but sure. You should be able to do that at any point and without the gigantic cost of goodwill. Because that's just stupid. If they don't have anything, okay, then they come with nothing, sure, but why would that need to be, you know, Why would that need to cost us? What is this? Another distress signal. Yeah, I think I said we ignore this one. But another thing... Well, we have an ally now, which is pretty good. I would love to get Uberon as an ally, too. Because they are actually capable. The tribals are not capable. Although we could still sacrifice them against a mech cluster or something if we wanted and needed to do that. Okay, finally you guys are doing some work. Good. Not much, though. I'm not sure what they're doing all day. Are we actually at the point again where we are in trouble with, you know, getting things done? I hope not. I really hope not. Oh, this is going to be a pain. That's a lot of flomal plants. I don't think we need that many. They are really hard to harvest is the problem. And they take long until they're done. Yeah, and you need more light level, which means we need to do this. And we're doing it. That's fine. We're making more glass. Making more gravlight panels so we can finally finish this and have some storage. Which I would like before the harvest, but apparently it's not a thing. Basically, I want multiple days of food in this thing. Multiple days. So if this thing is full, I can just focus on the stuff that is important and not focus on getting more food. And also, you know, if we slaughter a dinosaur, we can just fill the banks. Another strange asteroid. Well, Randy, I'm not sure why you are so nice to me, but this is a good... Oh my freaking god, what are you? Arcturine Sky Eel. Okay, you're new to me. Oh, that thing looks kind of sweet. The Sky Eel is a weird space-born creature that inhabits the asteroids of the system's asteroid belt. They are usually not found on a planet's surface unless they are somehow brought to it. The body of a Sky Eel is surprisingly light, and they have no problems flying through the terrestrial atmosphere. They also have electricity-based defense systems and a faint regenerative ability. Sky eels require very little sustenance, and they can be trained as simple if somewhat affectionate pets. As a floating creature, sky eels ignore terrain movement costs. That sounds amazing. How hard are you to train? 20 years life expectancy. Okay, we could even breed them. Well, half the life expectancy done. 8. Oh, that's a little much. That would be a cute pet for Bolan, to be honest, but not yet, unfortunately. He's at 4. How about eating these? Oh, we have a lot to eat here. Okay, we need to expand our stocks. Yeah, they would be a little bit defensive, let's say. Good, we're building our oil stuff. Are we drilling? We're not drilling. Resources maxed. Lucy cannot do research yet. Okay, soon though. That will give her all the research stuff to pump her up. I think you can also install a chip in the brain to shut off pain. Don't put it on someone prone to mental breaks though. Yeah, no. Arms and legs would be fine, and also spines to replace, but I'm not gonna put a brain chip in. If anything, I would probably put a joy wire in. But we couldn't put that in Red Harvest or anyone. Just depending on their... If they are depressive or something, I would put a joy wire in, but we don't have anyone who is. And the only ones who shouldn't feel pain, probably, are these 3. But also, the problem is, if you don't go down through pain, you're much more prone to lose limbs. And that's not good right now. Why rotting? Weird. 21C. It's all fine. It has light. Everything's good. Not sure what your problem is. And I'm not sure why you're not doing this shit. Okay, you're still doing stuff there. But why are you not getting rid of this? So we would have gravlight panels. Coda. Before you do that, get rid of these. Because then we have some. That's why, basically, also, I mean, it looks a little bit better, but basically that's why I did this. Yeah, our hauling bot, I love it. We have 2 of them now, so that should help. We have 1 cleaner bot, that should be enough, basically. There's snow in here. Well, that will melt. Mana Way has break risk. The problem is the elite expectations. And your opinion of your husband is going down and down. And, The real big problem with the barracks is the disturbed sleep. I wish I could get rid of that. But again, it's not easy to do. Because the space we would need is gigantic. And I think I honed in the minimum amount of space that we would need for 10 people. We're more than 10. If they don't double up, is 300 tiles at minimum. We did test out a few configurations. None of them was really what we needed it to be. So, not great. Okay, we're getting that uranium done. How much do we have? We still have so much uranium. We could probably get rid of all of our walls and make them uranium. Hello, Kuros and Lissa. Well, hello there. New lovers. Okay. Well, I guess... Why is this unowned? Do we only have 1 pair anymore? Wait, Red Harvest. You were banging someone. Yeah, you were banging them. Are you not together anymore? Yes, it's your husband. Okay, this is your bed. Runaway and Coda. I'm not sure why you're not together there. And now it's even Lissa and Kuros, which is pretty good. Enjoy. In the sex column, let's call it that. God, that's so bad. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do is the problem. And very little time to do it. Granite chunks. Wait, I did have a stockpile for those. Why did that go away? Fine, let's make another dumping stockpile there for chunks that I don't need, which is basically all of them. There you go. Now we can get rid of that. Is that important? No, it's not good. Oh, look at that. Coda is also a Muffalo. Yeah, that happens to Drotin sometimes. Could you just go to bed, buddy? I mean, that's okay. That you'll still drop by exhaustion soon. Why don't you have a bed? I'm very confused why they lost all their beds. Oh, probably because of the prisoner nonsense. Okay. Well, Hovey should be fine and giggling because you're in a excellent crib. Yeah, the Emanator Soothe helps. The parents are happy, apparently, and high expectations. Okay. Why do you have high expectations already, you stupid little child? What the hell? My goodness. This is getting out of hand. Drilling oil well. It's been constructed. Will still need to be drilled. I hate that. Yeah, you need to do this. And this is not even a lot of oil, but I still wanted to tap that. Together with the other stuff. Just having more oil coming in is important. Man, you are so slow in building this. It's ridiculous. And also you need power, huh? Yeah, you do. Well, let's put that not there, apparently. Here? Fine. Just give it some power and we're good. We do have enough steel still, but it's getting lower. And our drillers are needed here to get these done. And we have a lot of them to do. But we know that one of them cannot satisfy any of these demands, really. Oh, this was preserved. That's pretty good. And I think we need the syntheline. Let's just not do any of these right now. But we need the syntholine, actually, to make some stuff. Like for this. Syntholine plus chem fuel. So basically chem fuel plus steel to make plasteel. Uncured, of course. Synthamide composite. Oh yeah, and the autoclave that we don't have yet. But this is... I'm not sure what this is actually for. High strength, lightweight, fire resistant, space attack composite material made of syntholine matrix reinforced with synthamide fibers. I have no idea what that does. No idea. And this needs both of these, which is kinda strong in terms of what it requires. It's kinda harsh. Maybe we can make better walls with those? I'm not sure. Or maybe clothes? That might be. Really, really good clothes? I'm not sure. But we'll look into that. First, we need to get some resources to make them. And I really would like one of these, you know, 10,000 liters. And all we would need is this thing plus, not the siphon, the other thing. Yeah, not the siphon. The siphon's in, which doesn't make any sense. The chem fuel pump. Yeah, these are reversed in my opinion. The pump, for me, pumps it into the container. And this siphons it out of it. But who am I to judge? Maybe it's just, it siphons out of the little chem fuel containers into the tank. And this pumps it from the tank into the containers. I mean, I guess you could go that way. But we need the pump to fill more containers. So all we would need to do is stop somewhere, crack some oil, fill this thing up, and then we would basically have almost infinite chem fuel. It's not true. It's 10,000 liters. Is actually not that much, because that's just 10,000 chem fuel here. And this is already 1.5k. 1.7k, actually. So it's actually not that much. It's 10 times this, basically. Not quite. Like 6.5 times or so. Not even that. Maybe 7, 8. Just grossly. But yeah, we could do that. And such a tank would be quite useful to have on the ship, although quite a bomb. If that ever explodes, we would be devastated. Quite a bit. And also quite literally, devastation would ensue. I wish we could do the same thing that, and I did say that before, as we can do in the kind of RimWorld clone one that's called in the Highlands Clan Folk, where we could just put ice in, you know, freeze water in here, and that would cool the room basically indefinitely, and these things wouldn't have to do much work apart from going against, you know, what comes in when the door opens. Also, I think you can completely nullify that if you use vacuum seals, because if you use vacuum seals, the door will never open. So you could basically do this with one of them, I would assume. Because the door basically never opens, because the vacuum seal is always open, they just can't go through. It would never exchange heat. Which would be amazing. Let's be honest. It would be absolutely bonkers. Now we need none of that anymore. Can I move them? No, I have to deconstruct them. Well, let me deconstruct them for now. And I'm going to put one... Right, that's a problem. Actually, it's not, though. I can just put one here and the other one here. Yeah, because that works. Must be exposed. Yeah, it's fine. Once this is gone, I put one here. Then I put a wall there. No, a door. I can just put a door there and we're fine. So they can, you know, clean some stuff up or whatever happens here. You know, we can do that. Then we can also say... This needs to be roofed. This won't be roofed. And if I just put a door there, just a steel door, whatever, this should be enclosed and should never exchange temperature. But we can go in there in case something happens. And that should be fine. Dangerous food type. Wait, what? What did you eat? Did they give you berries? No. No, they wouldn't do that, right? You're on default. You can't eat berries. Unless someone literally feeds them to you, then you could. Well, that's a problem. That won't make the baby happy, and therefore no one else will be happy anymore. Cool. Good. Have the door. And then we can also move all of these. Let's do double rows. I hate it, but it's also fine. But now we should have all the space we will need for the whole game, technically. And I think that's fine. Yeah, we had very little shelves there. I'll keep that one for now, but we'll probably delete that at some point. We have wood, so also it just feels better to make them out of wood. Let's do that. Let's put some more here. Let's definitely put one there, because who cares? The door is still accessible. It should never be accessed. That's the point. Never, ever, ever should that thing be accessed. Now, could someone please get rid of these? And now I can do this. It will be really, really hot in here, but again, this is a room. Doesn't matter. As long as it's open to the air. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're putting them still here. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's probably going to be the last time. Oh, look at that. I love this new feature of melting snow and stuff. That's so good. Yeah, and now the difference here is, look at that. 1 per day, 4 per day. These will deteriorate like crazy now, and this the same. Look at that. 12 per day. Shallow water, outdoors, outroofed. Disgusting. Same here. Just corpses don't deteriorate that fast. We could even put a wall here so no one can see that anymore. That shite. War merchant. Yeah, unfortunately the tribe, which sucks. A tribe doesn't know about war like we do. Now we need to drill these. But that's probably what we'll do for a little while. Hunting worksite I don't care about. What will be our next destination after the drilling and some food stuff? We still have that one down here, which I don't like. But at some point we'll do. I don't care about this signal. Oh yeah, we will... Next part we'll get the monolith, I think. I think it has to happen. We still have the mercs here that we could go for. Is that literally all? There was another thing. There was one in orbit, right? Yeah, we could try to go for that, but we don't have the range right now, I think. The mechanoid platform. I thought we had another. And we probably have. Let's go here and look at these. Oh, we have this abandoned orbital platform still. That's... Do we? Oh, yeah. These two plus the mechanoid. Okay. So yeah, we need to go south. It is unfortunate, but we need to. We should still have some Vaxstone. A little bit. We're running out of them, so we will need to go to an asteroid anyway. Oh, another thing I wanted to do. Something really early. That we have skipped because we're basically not using it really. There, geothermal power. But now it would be good to have... There you go. Yeah, bioregeneration is not that important because we don't have a biosculptor. Nice, we're finally drilling a bit. Oh my god, the process is not even percentage. They're not doing their work. It kind of irks me. Mana Whale will go mine, not construct. After growing. Growing is more important. You will go, you will go. I heard Boland yearns for the mines. Although they suck, so they shouldn't. And terrible hamster as well, yeah. I hope the power switch is fine there, without a roof. We'll see if it's it. Let's hope it won't be. I think that uranium change is a good one, and we should continue this. I need to put a cut into this part. Unfortunate. But I will in a second. But next part we will continue this endeavor. And not the interior walls, I'm just gonna do the outside. Which should be fine. Just so we are a little bit safer with everything. Yeah, we'll need to redo all of these, I'm afraid. And that's gonna be a big project, but a very important one. Okay. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to, you know, sub the YouTube. Really, really helps. Yeah, now nothing is assigned anymore because garbage. And for some reason, there's a prisoner room. That makes no sense to me why that is the case now. Why is that automatically now a prisoner room? That is complete bogus. We'll deal with that next time. Thank you all. Bloop bloop, everyone.